Okay, I've never played Little Nightmares 3 before. I did play Little Nightmares 1 and 2 blind on stream a while ago. Hopefully I don't have to run this install script for too long. I did enjoy the first two games very much. It's kind of like a ongoing extension of games like Limbo, Inside, right? Kind of like spooky, eerie puzzle platformer. So if they want to just keep making Little Nightmares games, I'm happy to play them. I don't know if the audio balance is right, so when we start playing, let me know if it's too loud or too quiet or whatever. So spooky. The loading title cards seemed like they were chugging a little bit. This game just came out. I usually don't play games this close to release. Turn this up a little bit just because people have different monitors. Yep, that's fine. Increase the menu text size a little bit, make it easier for y'all to read. Dyslexia font. Character off-screen indicator. Highlight antagonist. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Accessibility options there. This all seems great. Sure. Best experience with the controller. Got it. Hey, sir. How you doing? Okay. Don't turn off the game if you see the eyeball. Okay. Multiplayer? I didn't know this had multiplayer. That's kind of cool. Game seems incredibly quiet in my ear right now, so I'm going to turn it up a whole bunch. Hopefully it doesn't get crazy loud. Choose a character. That's for like the co-op. I like the look of both of them. I wonder if Plague Doctor Mask Kid is still in it, but like computer controlled if I'm playing in single player. Yeah, it's kind of been the running theme. That definitely happened in Little Nightmares 1 as well. I think we found out that the character in 2 is actually in all or most of the first game. Oh, I feel like a weapon. That's interesting. Dead rat. Nice. I think there were some levels that had an AI-controlled character in the second game as well. Whoa. How's the audio balance right now? There's a lot of dynamic contrast, so it's kind of hard to tell. Hey, Bucky, how you doing? Okay, cool, thanks. I like the kind of the long walk across the desert there, that was cool. I have to hold R1 to climb, got it. What a thrill. My wife Andrea is working in a mine in Nevada this week, and she was telling me that they have an emergency escape ladder that's the entire length of the mine shaft, so like very, very, very long. That they should pump the Snake Eater music in. Right trigger to swing. Okay. That's kind of cool. Carrying it makes me a little slower. Drag marks on the ground there. Make sure there's nothing interesting out here. Corpse. It's a little spooky. Okay, a little optional collectible. Sneak button. Statues. Whoops. Perfect. Calculated. Ah, okay. So he's got a bow and arrow. I have a wrench. The next phase of Little Nightmares is making it more and more like Lost Vikings. Slightly more forgiving Lost Vikings, the horror theme. Thanks, kid. Could have gone in from the front earlier too, but... Oh, I see. That's cool. They do come up with new stuff with new design space in each game. Oh. Find a way to hold this in place, kid. Ah, okay. we got going on here? Oh, I see. Really like the sound design in these games. So I want to have him up here for some reason. Pull this off, maybe. Nice. Creepy. Where else can I go here? Shortcut, or is that too far? I think it's okay. You like the way they always build up to the first, yeah, living threat. We've seen these little air vents in the past. Normal and fine. Ah, okay. So now I can climb those things. Generally stops fall damage too. Oh, I'm getting Crash Bandicooted. The fact that this is technically 3D. That's cool. She uses her wrench. And great sound design. Thanks, kid. Hold X to sprint. The umbrella's a cool idea. Okay, well, camera makes me concerned there. Whoop. Thanks, kid. Yes, never need to take fall damage. Unless if the umbrellas get taken away from us later in the game. It's fine. We'll eat that guy at some point. I do like the goopy brains of a lot of these statues. What are you doing with the bug, kid? Oh, it's like a hole I can crawl through? Okay. Some of the dark scenes in this are really dark. I already turned up the gamma a little bit, so I'm probably not going to turn it up too much, because if that's, you know, the intent is it to be so dark you can barely see anything, that's fine, but just want to make sure that it remains legible, right? So like that Game of Thrones House of the Dragon episode where you literally can't see anything because they did all of the lighting and color grading on ultra high quality monitors. Oh, good. Oh, I see. So he's gonna stun it and I have to kill it. Gotcha. They're like rhino beetles, stag beetles. Kind of a cool way to do a little combat challenge. Let's kill all of them, which is smart. squishy brain juice everywhere. There's a bucket full of like raven skulls. That's normal. What I like about these games is that they will put explicit text tutorials on the screen, but they give you a couple seconds to figure it out yourself every time. I think it's smart to have the companion character, even if it's probably more intended for co-op. It's a nice way when you're playing single player for that character to, like, draw your attention to whatever they want you to do. I really like that the scope of your interaction with the giants almost always start with kind of a mild interaction and get more and more intense over time. I see. Oh, that's a nice little twist. It's not super complicated, but it's umbrella design space. Nothing to see here. Move along. It was like a big baby, which is worse. Rattle. Kind of like the tone of these games where it's like the monsters are obviously gross and scary, but like the player characters are frequently worse. Little motherfuckers. Oh, hey, kid. A big doll. That was cool. Really like the character design on the kids in this one. I think of these games, Inside is probably still my favorite. I really, really like the storytelling in that one. But I really appreciate that the Little Nightmares games avoid being stupid ever. They're like, we're just going to immerse you in this weird world and let you figure out what's going on. We're not going to do any dialogue, right? There's a big porcelain giant sapient baby doll thing. Whatever, it's fine. You got it. Oh, shit. Okay, he was like, nope, I'm not gonna come. I don't care if you said go. That's nice, they won't give you a game over for that. Grabbable thing. Here we go. How is the visibility of the game for folks? It looks fine on my central monitor, but in my OBS preview window, it's basically impossible to see anything. Baby. Alright. See us while we're climbing. They still kind of have attention to like how much of the frame is assigned to stuff like the baby. Really love the little bits of polish, like having that little trapdoor there. Pretty good at conveying. You shoot that? Looks good. Well, they're good at conveying when something is meant to be hit with the wrench or shot with the bow. Alright, giant baby. Okay, I want to blind walk off a ledge there without having the umbrella out. New wrench spot. Like that they put the little scrapey pattern on the ground there. Kid's gonna do something up there to lock this open. I don't think it's possible for me to get up there. Oh, he let down a ladder that I could barely see over here. Okay. Thanks, kid. Preesh. They do like a force feedback thing on the controller if you're pulling on a thing that you're supposed to be able to pop off with your ally, which is cool. Whoops. Didn't hit it into the right stick in time. Okay, interesting. So I have to like jump with it on. It's hard to pull it out in midair, it seems like. So you can be hoisted. Oh, I see. Cool. I feel like you would exhaust the puzzle design space in a game like this pretty quickly, so I like that they have the... Whoops. Oh, I didn't die. Nice. Like that they're like, no, we're going to commit to having 2 characters for the whole game. I think there's a pretty long 2 characters section in Little Nightmares 2. Played that at Christmas a few years ago, so I don't remember it super well. Yep, shoot. What's you up to, kid? So I need him to shoot that thing down. Bless you. And that turns you to stone. Okay, I'm bringing that mechanic back. Yeah. Whoops. Oopsies. Let's see. Isn't the bit in Little Nightmares 2 that you were one of like the little gnome characters? That raincoat girl could eat, something like that. Got turned into one of the little gnomes at the end. There's the rattle. We've already established the baby wants the rattle. Left a hole in the ground this time, I don't think. Oh, it's getting attacked by crows. Thanks, crows. Reesh. Bro crows. Nice way to indicate a long drop there. Ah, the mirror. Oh. Kid can do something with it. Okay. Cool. You're not rattled that easily. One way. Right through the baby. No, they're live. I think, if I remember correctly, part of the twist of Little Nightmares 2 is that it was actually a prequel the whole time. Yeah, kid, it's pretty creepy. He doesn't really respond. Oh, we don't have the umbrellas anymore. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say would be surprised if the whole game kept the umbrella. Grab the kid's hand and pull it. Yeah, that sounds right. Alright, well, I'm just gonna fall. Don't think this has anything to do with the... Oh, it does. Okay. You can really smash a button with the wrench. Got it. Yeah. I tend to struggle to remember stuff from games like that. I did it in one long stream on Christmas Day, like, may have been like 3 years ago? Maybe 2 years ago. Spooky window. Oh, she's creepy. Oh. Sneak here, maybe? Nope. It might be sneaking, but I just have to sneak sooner, you know? Seems like sound is the problem here. Okay. So I need the other kid to help me pull that open. It's probably gonna get her attention right away, though. Oh, saw me right away that time. Saw the other character right away. Hey, that's not my fault. Alright, so getting over there is incorrect. I think we just have to wait for her to turn around at least once. Let's hide in the bottom left and let her do her thing here. Okay, it was just a matter of being more patient, I guess, was the idea. I like that she seems to roll around like she's got wheels underneath her dress. It's kind of cool. Look into the spooky. Missing painting. That's CCTV, uh-oh. It's pretty cool. Move this. Okay, I can't. I like this thing here because it like first you see it and you're like, okay, I better have to take cover there because I'm about to get attacked. And I like that you don't always like when it tells you take cover, it doesn't always make the monster show up and attack you, you know? I want to... not make it feel formulaic, because then it's not scary, right? They made this one much more aggro right away than usual, because usually the pattern is that you see it in like silhouette, it's not a danger. Increasingly more and more exposure to the monster until finally you have like the big climax section where you have to deal with it. Here you have to deal with her like right away. Learn my lesson to just wait from now on. Oh. Maybe not. Shock her later, maybe. Yeah, right. So we can know that I'm going the right way if the other kid starts following me, I think. Sense of the reason that the monsters always kill you in these games is that you're basically just like a bug. You're like a really big spider. They're like, ew, a spider. Smash it. Paper makes noise. Okay. She have the ability to like get much taller, maybe. There's pickups. Thank you. Oh, shit. Go faster than that. Ah, she got hit by steam. That's a lot of gross candy. Oh, I remember these. Keeps the bugs away. I see. Then we can climb the ladder. Thank you. Do you like all the different, like, camera angles that they try to go for. Like, there's some really striking images that look like it's right out of the concept art. Okay, that's interesting. Candy factory. Cool. And they keep having ideas for new, like, little set pieces, like the candy factory. You see bits of candy before getting here. They set it up pretty well. Alright, what gigantic thing are we about to have to fuck with? It's mountains and mountains of lollipops. It's pretty cool. I like the big zoom out there, that's great. Really cool segment. Really like those atmosphere building screens. Alright, so the bugs don't care about the candy at all. Climb up this. Care about that. Oop. Like you see their breath now. Like refrigeration. more security cameras here. Aim to like shoot something down. Cool. Oh, there's something in the freezer. I get out once I take out this thing. And they're very wise not to have every potential scare be a scare. They understand the negative space aspect of horror pretty well. The one from off in this direction, presumably. Oh. Learned my lesson about needing to wait. I need a boost from this kid. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, he fell. I gotta walk up close to him now. That's cool. Make sure you have the light here. There we go. This area looks very familiar from Little Nightmares 2. It might be part of the same building, even. Like a hole here. A little tough to see. See something being dragged that way. No. Interesting. Oh, I see. Whoop. Spooky. Oh, I see. I can use that to hold the door open, I take it. See the scrape mark on the grounds. Cool. Guessing that door would have shut if I had gone that way initially. Hey, we're not done with her. So whenever she shows up, we should just wait a second, I guess. I like the two characters in silhouette here with her at the bottom. It's good. Oh, creepy. Doesn't have her wheels connected anymore. It's cool. Spider lady. Spider lady. I think we can probably keep coming up with new concepts for, like, a monster for a specific sequence of levels, right? The baby was a pretty good one. I like the lady, I think it was the Little Nightmares 1 DLC, the, like... creepy mirror house mansion. Seems bad. That's good. Big fan. Other kid is gone. I do like them showing you the pipe bending, and you're like, can she fit in the pipe? And then they show you the open pipe with the light on it, and you're like, yep, she's in the pipe. Nope, that's not where we want to go. Cool. Did you hit that button, kid? See. I see. Now it's full, so now I can jump and reach this. Oh. she's afraid of? Hey, Steam. So the kid is just gone. It's a good way to tell you where to run in single player. Oh, hey, it's like the Terminator. They set those up too. That's cool. Nice. She's squished. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Oh, I think there's another optional pickup there. I love that they have your allied kid just go and look at certain things. It's cool. Another mirror here, I assume. Survive the most pressing of situations. Yeah, that was nice. Aww. Friendship is magic. The series never having dialogue is a huge part of what I like about it. Hey, it's little gnome guys. I think that's who the protagonist of the second game ended up becoming, one of those little gnome guys. If I recall correctly, Raincoat Girl would just like eat them. It was fucked up. wax everywhere? Oh, I see. As far out as that goes. That door, as far as I can tell. You can't just jump, okay. I see. Maybe let me pull that further now. Still stuck. Alright, so he follows me up here. Oh, I can make that jump, okay. Okay, another light bulb. Gross. It's got a rubber duck in the toilet. The mischievous music for this section. Button we have to press. Happy he is. Oh, thanks, little guy. Aw. Little guy. So I'm gonna open that door. Not yet, okay. Normal. Their gnome friend. Pick up flashlight. Okay. Different levels and have different items that you turn on and off. That's cool. I don't know if I'm able to give the other kid a boost here. Hasn't taught me a button to do that. Maybe not. Place is very, very goosebumps. That's what you're saying. I see. I'm not controlling him, so will he look at it and then do the right thing? I see. It's like a timing thing. Here we go. Normal noises. First time hearing spider pizzicato strings the whole game. Can't reach that. Where's the kid going? Maybe he can like hit it with the... Oh, I can rotate the whole thing. I see. It's like an orrery, sort of. don't get Crash Bandicooted. Okay. That's normal looking and fine. Alright, so what's above me? A little puppet of a blacksmith, maybe? Where are you going, Mr. Gnome? I wonder if the multiplayer lets you be on different screens at the same time if you're doing like online. Hoping I didn't permanently lose my buddy here. Go back and try to track him down. Trying to call for him to come for a while. Sure I'm not missing something in here before I go all the way back and try to get him. Might do is try to suicide. That's pretty creepy. I guess I would need him here to be able to boost me up to grab that door handle. See if suiciding here spawns him up here. It does, okay. He was supposed to be able to follow me and got stuck on something, I guess. So far, as a AI-controlled companion, he's been pretty good. About to be too spoopy. Uh-oh. Kind of hard to see there, and that's okay. Of how long they're delaying you even knowing what you're up against this time. You keep hearing sounds, but they don't like show you it in silhouette in the distance. Gotta find a key somewhere. It's cute. Yeah, it's great. I see. Cool. Stuck behind me again. What's sort of happening until this chapter? Oh, there he is. Like a ringmaster? Oh, I see. Thanks, kid. I didn't even see that. Oh, I see. That's cool. The computer kid can try to get your attention too. There's a key up there I need to get to. Okay, and I can pull this so he can meet me on the other side. Oh, that's a little spooky. Yeah, I like that you went basically straight from the baby into the spider lady, and then we had a much longer break before the ventriloquist, I'm guessing, is going to be the bit. Puppeteer. Oh boy. Oh fuck. I can still grab me when the head's off though. Gotcha. And then I have to hit him with the thing. Okay, I just have to be able to stand somewhere where he can't grab me, I guess. I admire the restraint to not use the spider pizzicato strings and the part with the literal spider lady and use them in a different section here. Oh, crap. Must be a way to like sneak up behind it to hit it with the wrench, assuming that's what I have to do to finish it off once the head gets taken out. Oh, you just have to destroy the head. I see. They just established that I could destroy the head in circumstances where I didn't have to deal with also being chased. That's cool. Oh, creepy. Circus. Carnival. I like having the carny ventriloquist puppets. It's cool. They're showing us the ringmaster there, and he's got a puppet. Yeah. Assume he's the ventriloquist. The guy bobbing for apples, it's good. Okay, he's not safe even though he's not aggressive. Thank you, sir. You gotta have the obligatory fat monsters eating in the background scene. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit slower there. It's cool to have a threat that's mostly the same size as us. A Houdini kind of a thing. Oh, okay, it's you're gonna dunk tank. Seals have been there, jeez. This is probably a fun one to whiteboard, right? Once you decide you want to do a carnival level. Like, all right, what would you have at a carnival? And how can we make that spooky? push it, maybe? There we go. Oh god. There's a lot of them in this hallway. I wonder if I can, like, freeze them with the flashlight or something. Nope, that doesn't work. Maybe it's just a matter of running for it. Too many to meaningfully fight them, it feels like. I think I can, like, bait them back through here. Looks like the other kid does follow me through here. Yeah, I can't go back. Maybe it's a matter of not waking them up, just sneaking through this section. Let's try that. I think that's it. Sneaking. The swing merry-go-round's really good in the background there. I see. Trapdoor. Gotta get a light bulb somewhere. That's the light bulb. Shoot it down, maybe? Got it. Nice. Kind of like power the radio now. Oh, I see. I have to hold it there. Oh, cool. That's pretty sweet. Saw the guy in half. Do you have to like pull him apart? That's cute. Yeah, it was a bit literal. I just barely make that. Oh yeah, one of these things. From the classic movie Big. Oh, it warns you with the eyeball, I see. Oh, shit. What you doing, buddy? Yeah, and the sound design's really good for the sound of the carnival in the background. Still have a flashlight. Oh, he's blindfolded, I just saw. Okay. Oh, I see. Cute. Shooting gallery. The kid to shoot it. Okay. So you want to hit the gnomes, not the people. It's cute. I get it. And not accidentally shoot the civilians each time. I don't have a lot of time to react, though, and it's different every time, it looks like. Oh, shit. They want to shoot the gnomes is really interesting. Oops, I think I was supposed to grab that, but I missed the jump. I really like how little we're seeing of the ventriloquist. We saw him like one time, and then there's been a couple other hints that we're gonna deal with him later. I think this game, they're starting to become concerned that there's like a formula and trying to break formula as much as possible. You know, waiting in line for roller coaster. Yeah, exactly. Oh, they're holding hands. Yeah. Broken mirror, huh? What are we gonna do then, kid? Oh. Great storytelling by vibes there. I really like that. Hmm. Oh, I see. There's a way up here. I like when they do that, draw your attention to the door with the lighting and then realize you have to take a different path. It's a rat. That's normal and fine. Let these guys out too. Seeing more and more of the little statues of, I think that's the scary lady from the first game. Steam vents popping off everywhere. Hey, there he is. Okay. Sneaking mission. It's cute. Literally part of his hand, it looks like. Well, doo-doo. Gone a little bit too late there. We'll see if it gives it to me. Their attention temporarily, okay. Their kid's not following. Okay. So what do you want us to do? There's a star on the door here. The kid's not following me. I don't know where they want me to go after that. Obviously, we need to distract them for a second here. Don't know to what end just yet. What exactly would we want to... What are we trying to accomplish here? Given that the kid doesn't follow me... I feel like what we want to do is open that thing. There's... Shit, I need to be sneaking once I get in there, okay. I must need to get the item on the table. It's like a Resident Evil crank or something. Bringing that back. Okay, now the kid's following me. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to plug into that thing on the wall. Okay, I understand now. Loud as fuck. Okay. It's a lot of teeth. Yeah, right. Okay. Just in case you fall down, it looks like. Whew. Huh. So we can turn off the electricity. I see. And then he's gonna have to let me over. Perfect timing. Really, kid? Thank you, kid. Oh, that's not good. Don't like being chased by something that's the same size as us. Uh-oh. Oh. It's funny. Annie's got a gnome here. Okay. Yeah, I needed to move a little bit more precisely to this back corner. Okay. I guess you probably don't also need to sneak, it seems like. Okay, I have to sneak at the beginning. Okay, running is too loud. Got it. All right. Pretty unforgiving. Because we just got to move. I got there the first time and I haven't been able to get there since. So let me just try to sneak the whole way and just try to take the straightest possible path. Okay, first try. And try to move it when he's not looking. I see a little ladder here. Nice. He already showed me the hole over here, which is nice. Oh, I guess also this. Whoa. Oh, I don't have the flashlight anymore. Broken mirrors. Well, that sucks. I don't want us to go back. That was a one-way door. It's good if they're locking me in here. It means I must be able to do something here. Oh, okay. I was able to just climb up that. Or gnome kid. What are we doing up here? Come on. There we go. That's pretty cool. I put little handprints on there. That's smart. Hey, Calic, how you doing? I don't know if they want me to break all of these. Can't open that. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. It's the little gnome we saw earlier. Really good so far. Well, getting up for a second makes too much noise, turns out. He's down here with me again, so that's good. Yeah. Just like costumes and stuff, isn't it? Love his like miserable juggling attempts. The audience is like 3 dead guys in it, it looks like. Yeah, I wonder if the game was ready sooner and they just wanted to make sure they released in October, so they already had DLC out and ready to go. Well, fuck. I'm dead. Now I know. That was pretty cool. Get up. Wonder how often these chase sequences are like off screen, giving you some extra time, you know? Secretly slowing the guy down and you can't see him. Oh, cool. Oh, shit. Hoping to be able to burn the thing. I think that is what we're supposed to do. It's just not timed it right. Cool. I like seeing the other balloons in the background. That's cool. I like that they do these long transition sequences. Good for slowing down and setting the tone. Oh, shit. Doesn't seem like the best weather for ballooning. One of those optional dolls. Which kind of look like the other character. You like bring her to life. The show cannot go on. That was a cool chapter. And I still have the flashlight. I got little conveyance notches for doors you can push open. We can have eyeballs again. I see the eyeball pattern back there. Eyeball plant, basically. All right. Lesson learned. Window. So we have a ramp here. Oh, I see. Thanks, kid. Oh, lady's got mushrooms all over her. I wonder if we're going to see what that missing painting was earlier. It's like an orderly. Is this Silent Hill? You got a carnival and a hospital? Okay. We can get that guy's attention somehow before he grabs us. Some other way to get his attention here, maybe? Okay. Let me see. Get his attention. Oh, he's slow. Okay. Oh, not slow enough. Must be like getting his attention on the right side and then juking him, because I can't see any other way to get past him. Oops. It's probably easy for me to juke him, but I don't know how both of us can juke him successfully, right? And just getting his attention and sound, okay. Okay, so I think we can throw a couple things over there. Nope, don't want to sprint at all, I guess. Okay. So the problem with sprinting is we can't get our companion to sprint, so... Sometimes I go to grab something and then accidentally jump. It's real bad. Alright, we'll get this. First try, okay. Well, that seems bad. The dude's arm. Oh, it's a foot. Gross. Okay. You done in here? Okay. Get a light. Can I get up here somehow? Should get us through here. More mushrooms. Seesaw puzzle. Hmm. See a lot of hopscotch, crayons, children's toys. Can't grab the jump rope, it seems like. See anything in the area? Doesn't work. Like you can grab their hand and drag them. Must be somewhere else I'm allowed to like climb up here. Oh, there we go. Oh, that kind of blended into the background. It's hard for me to see that. That's my bad. Oh, there's a vent here. I see. Oh, this is his cell from the flashbacks. That's interesting. It's a doll of me. Whoa. Wonder if I'm like his imaginary friend. Gift of second sight. Huh. Like a light on it. It's more than just a light. You're in like a different realm when it's active. Yeah, 'cause that wasn't... I see. That's pretty cool. So it's like a time bubble almost. I like that. It's a neat little twist. There's that Illuminati symbol that shows up a lot. Oh wow. So if you don't have the doll here, you just fall to your death? That's crazy. That's a really cool effect. I wonder if they accomplished it by having two different rooms that overlap each other. That's usually how you do the, Titanfall 2 style press X to time travel shenanigan that inspired a bunch of games. Thank you for carrying that, kid. Okay. Thought there was a place to put this. Hold on. Creepy. Yeah, been following Alex Winter. You should totally follow on Blue Sky if you don't. He's great, but it sounds like a really cool production. It's been going really well. I thought it was like right around where I first came in, but maybe I'm misremembering. I think that thing exists regardless. Oh, I see. It's broken in the future. Cool. Guessing I can probably throw the doll through this. Let me try that. Maybe not. There's probably another way to get it in there. So I wonder how that works. So we still need to have the doll here. It's open in the future. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like there's any way for me to transfer the doll because the doors are closed both times. There must be another way to get the doll. Let's see. I did put this thing in there. Oh, maybe I can drag this thing over. That's probably it. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. We can hide under the desk there. I don't think it's intentional, but the hand kind of looks like low frame rate, like stop motion. Creepy. I like this camera angle, that's cool. Okay, we gotta figure out something to do in that room. Okay. Wait for the hand to finish moving. Roger. Just hit it with my wrench here. Okay. That's why it's like, why is he just standing around if it's not a jumping thing? Makes more sense. Oh, creepy. This guy, the eye symbol from all three games. More mushrooms. You know, only the kid with the bow has the power to travel through mirrors, which, if I recall correctly, was also a running theme in the second game, which is why the scary lady's mirrors are all broken. Good try, ma'am. Oh, I didn't even see that. Wow. It's focused on the lady. Actually pretty brilliant. Yeah, I can't get to the thing to distract her. I feel like I probably still need to use the bow and arrow for something. Doesn't seem to want to follow me here. I don't know how to do this one. Like, do something with this. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, fancy. It's cool. I like that. It's a good bit. Oh, we probably need another doll. Okay. Oh, we're back here. Where did I leave the doll, though? I think I left it somewhere super annoying. I go all the way back down and around. It's okay. I think they do an interesting bit here where like one of us has to be in the bubble and one of us has to not be in the bubble, which is probably really interesting for the multiplayer. So the doors, same, past and the present. It's like a pencil. Tape recorder. Oh, jeez. Whoops. Didn't even notice that most of the floor was gone there. Gonna jump here to... Oh, maybe not. Seems like I'm supposed to go through there, but let's see. Can jump. Uh-oh. Yeah, I get pretty close to them. Oh. Nice of them to put it here. So you want to watch out for being in front of them is the idea. Oh, shit. It's not just about not being in front of them. Seems like that's a pretty tight fit to not get grabbed by either of them here. Yeah. Maybe I can go around the back. Nope, they can kind of grab from behind them. Okay, so their facing doesn't really matter. It's just about proximity, I guess. Great room, though. You can dodge a lot of them in the back, I see. Wasn't sure if that would count as them being able to see us. Push doors. Death hopscotch. Whoops. Oh, interesting. Oh, thanks. Big arm. Looking out. Oh, fuck. Having the second character is really great for the chase sequences to make it clear you're supposed to chase. Whoa. Shoot him in the eye. Great. Oh boy. Is that gonna work? Just barely. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going back an elevator to go down to get the doll again. So you need to hold it for me. So. There's only one part where I like held the button down and that. And there, ghost thing, like a collectible or something? Yeah, I guess so. I see. Thanks for saying hey. Appreciate that. Should let us down to get the doll, I think. Oh, maybe not. It's going real low. That's really low. Goddamn. Okay. Both got like flag theming around them. Okay. Can't do anything with that. Aw. That's cool. Or the eyeball motif on the back wall. 1331. Ah, fuck. I really like this guy's face. Appreciate the other kid jumped early there. Oh, gong. Taught me how that works. Okay, well, don't do that. Okay. So it lets us go through here. Whoa. Cool angle. Working mirror. Yeah, she got kind of stuck last time. Ah, shit. Don't stand there. We're there, apparently. Man, it's really easy to get hit by falling debris. Now the gong is back, okay. Shoot him! Shoot him in the eye! Nice, okay. And more gong. Don't stand in the light, I guess, is the idea. Warning me where the next location's gonna be. Oh, shit. Oh, the light's been warning the unsafe locations basically the whole time, I see. Come on, pull! Hurry up, kid. Really need you to pull here. Yeah. Kid got kind of stuck on the geometry there. Okay. Don't get stuck on the geometry this time, kid. Just come pull this thing, please. Dude, kid. Shoot him! Shoot him! Stand there. Another gong. So you have to shoot that thing down. Okay. Yes. Oh, fuck. Might be dead. Didn't realize that I had to hold the grab button to get up on there. Alright. Know what I'm doing now. Alright, man. Don't get stuck this time, please. Hit him in the eye! Hit him in the eye, kid! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him, kid! Nice. Two hands down. What's next? Oh, shit. Okay, we learned about cracked glass. Shoot him in the eye! Nice. Come up. Oh, shit. Aw. Yeah, wondering if she's imaginary friend. Or if he willed her into existence or something. Yeah, it seems to be right. Oh, cool. I like sequences like this. It's not gonna work this time though, right? Because each time we've done it, takes her longer and longer to pop out. Oh, so he doesn't have the Plague Doctor mask anymore. Oh shit. Oh, becoming a doll again. That's sad. That was the map. Interesting. It's a nice touch. Oh wow, that's much shorter than the last couple were. I still really liked it though. I think that it was a cool idea to have you have two characters the whole time. I think that there's still, you know, plenty of design space for new sorts of puzzles. I feel like each time they do this, they're going to have to come up with some kind of new gimmick, like the wrench and the bow and arrow. I think maybe the co-op is... It's interesting. I feel like here they wanted to have the game be playable single player and co-op. And as a result, I'm guessing that both are a little bit less interesting than they would be otherwise. For the most part, I think the allied character controls really smartly. He got stuck on stuff like 2 or 3 times. And there was one time where he like failed to catch up and I had to die in order to respawn him where he was supposed to be. But it was pretty clear that that's what was happening. But overall, I think did a pretty good job. It must have very carefully tested all of the different sequences where it's really important that, you know, your allied character do the right thing. I expect the game's probably more interesting to play as the kid with the bow than the imaginary friend with the wrench, just because the wrench is generally just a press to solve puzzle button, whereas the bow, you kind of have to look for the thing to target. And there's a couple different little mini games, like the one where you have to shoot the specific buttons that feel maybe a little bit more interesting with the bow. But I think it worked just fine as a single player game. I think overall my thought on the series is that, you know, you can keep making limbo / inside style creepy horror puzzle platformers basically forever. I think they're pretty good with checkpoints for the most part. I think the only kind of enduring issue is that there are occasionally little sequences that are much trickier than others, that are much less forgiving than others. And I think that given the game, like this is like a thing that's true about games like Uncharted as well, right? Like Uncharted, what you need to feel is the illusion of danger, not actual danger, right? Like if they do a sequence where you're like falling down a mountain cliff or something, and like a train is falling behind you, or you're running away from people shooting at you or something, like if you have to repeat that sequence a bunch of times, the more times you have to repeat it, the less like cool it is, the less exciting and perilous it feels. So you don't want to make the game like super easy, but I think that they would probably be served by taking some time for a couple of the sections where they're really asking you to do something incredibly specific. And if people are dying to that thing like over 5 times, probably reconsider the way you're presenting it or try to throw in some extra conveyance. Like I think probably the part where you have to get the little crank from the table in the center, it would help if your allied characters started walking toward it once you distracted them with the buzzsaw, because you get pretty dependent on seeing where the allied character is going and if they're going. And I think there was also a section early in the game with the spider lady where their intent was for you to just stand and hide in the corner, but the rest of the level layout made it seem like you were supposed to try to cross when she wasn't paying attention to you. And I think they probably could have done more to convey, no, you shouldn't move. But for the most part, I think the conveyance is really strong. I think the level design is really strong. I think that their time travel doll was a really cool idea. I've seen several games do that now. Like I mentioned initially, Titanfall 2 had the press X to time travel sequence. It was really smart. It was kind of like a Portal level idea of we're just going to toggle you between two different versions of the map that are layered on top of each other. And then I think Dishonored 2 borrowed it, and I've seen it in a couple other games. Here, I think it was kind of underutilized. Like, it was a really cool idea, but I wonder if they just didn't have a lot of ideas for puzzles with it, or requiring it to be an item that you physically carried with you instead of like a button that you toggled. I think I would have preferred to have a level where you press in the right stick and that toggles you between the different timelines, as opposed to what they ended up doing. Yeah, I think these games are good. I'll keep playing them. I think that they're solid horror. I think they get the tone just right. I think the sound design's really good. I think they're good at having negative space. I would like to see them maybe dial back the quality of the graphics a bit, because I wonder if that's why this game's only 4 hours long versus the previous games that are like at least 6 hours each. Just because like the game looks so good that it's really expensive to make even a single sequence, I would imagine. And I guess maybe that's part of the pitch, is that Hey Little Nightmares looks amazing. The lighting engine looks really, really good. You know, we use mostly unique assets for all of the levels. We're not really repeating a lot. There's a couple things that they'll repeat, like they'll use the same like freight elevator design even across like the second game into this game. But I guess it depends on your priorities. Like, do you want to play the video game because you want to have more levels, or do you want to play the video game because you're getting like a very high quality over quantity in terms of the content that you're actually seeing? Yeah, really good. Not too many notes. Maybe try to do testing looking for pain points and consider some of the pain points that in a game like this, it doesn't feel amazing to have to repeat those sequences as often. I don't think there were any really mean checkpoints. Like the final boss didn't give you mid-boss fight checkpoints, but that's completely reasonable because it wasn't like, didn't make sense to do that. I wonder if this one really, I mean, I assume it ties into the other two, something especially with the mirror travel aspect. Hi, Ben. I'm glad that they don't seem to be like making the mistake of being kind of up their own butt about their own like world that they've built. I played a game recently. It's two sequels to the Moon. To the Moon is one of the most incredible games I've ever played in my life. Its first sequel is still pretty good, but it's starting to get a little bit too up its own butt, I think, in terms of its specific setting and specific characters that were set up in the first game. And then the third one goes even harder on that, where like the first half of it is incredible, but the second half is just canon stuff, right? And it's like, I don't care about this. I don't think any of the Little Nightmares games do that. Like, they're like, yeah, this is a prequel to the first game, right? Isn't that kind of cute? But it never like puts it in your face, and I feel like you could play all three of them in any order and not feel like you're completely lost as to what's going on, because it's so dependent on you like figuring out what's going on via vibes in the first place, right? So I'm sure it gives some nerds, you know, they can get on the subreddit and nerd out about, oh, this is setting up this section from the first game or whatever. It's like, well, that's cool that that's there, but they don't like spend too much time on it or shove it in your face, which I think is for the most part a good thing. I noticed this game was not as well received on Metacritic than the other two, and I can only assume, I didn't read any of the reviews, obviously, I don't want to spoil myself, but I can only assume that's because of the length to the price ratio. It's one of those things that it's like an externality for game criticism that I wish didn't exist, because it's not going to be the case forever, right? This game will eventually go on sale for like $10, and it's a steal for $10. It is $40, though. And I hate when that kind of thing happens, because the reason it probably costs $40 is because it looks so good, right? And it was a fucking shitload of work just to get it to work, especially with the new co-op concept, and to have it not be glitchy and annoying. But I could definitely see somebody kind of chafing a bit at $40 for almost 4 hours of gameplay, when there's a lot of games out there that are substantially cheaper for a lot more time. But I hate when that influences the criticism decision. I wish that was I wish you could review a game and say, if this game was free, this is what I would rate it, versus this is what I would rate it given that it costs this amount of money at the moment, right? But you can't really do that, and it kind of will tarnish the reputation of the game forever, even if the price comes down due to a sale in the future or what have you. Because this game's $40 and like Silk Song is over 50 hours of content for $20 is crazy. Oh, really? I didn't realize it was a different studio. It felt pretty similar. It didn't have the same, like, kind of grim tone, I thought. Yeah, Until Dawn, that's a pretty big studio. This is like, I would say AA at the minimum, if not AAA. So I can see that drawing some ire from the fan community. But I certainly didn't think it was bad. Judging it in a vacuum, just saying, is it a good, you know, inside/limbo type game? Sure, it's like a 9 out of 10. Yeah. Inside's like 3 hours long. That game is perfect. I have like no notes about that one. I think that still stands up to me as the perfect game in this, you know, horror puzzle platformer genre. It's really, really great. It does the same thing. There's no dialogue. You have to figure everything out through context clues and vibes. I guess if this is a cynical, we need to make money because this is an successful IP kind of a game, then it could have been way worse. Like I think they still stuck to the visual style and the thrill of the different monsters that you're running away from, and having the different levels feel pretty distinct from each other. It does feel like it's maybe bordering on the edge of like, okay, are you just gonna like keep putting out a Little Nightmares game forever, and it's gonna be 4 or 5 or 6 different monsters with themed areas that ramp in intensity and then conclude with a compelling boss fight. I mean, that's cool. We talked before about how there are some games where it feels like you could just make sequels to it forever, just do another one. And there are a lot of developers who are okay to do that until the end of time, and other developers are like, I don't know, I feel like I, you know, exhausted the design space. I could keep making 2D Zelda games until the end of time, but like, what is there new to do with 2D Zelda that we haven't already done, right? Like, yeah, you can keep coming up with new Zelda gadgets until the end of time, but how many of the Zelda gadgets kind of degenerate to the same rudiments of game design? It's like, okay, it's a different thing that allows me to cross a gap, right? In this game, it's a jump. In this one, it's a hook shot. In this one, it's a teleport wand or whatever. But it's just crossing a gap. What else is there to do? What is there to do? I think the idea of giving the two characters an item that they use is a little interesting, but I don't know that can carry them forever, you know? Bandai Namco publishes it, no kidding. Did he make it home? Now he doesn't have his imaginary friend. Oh, poor kid. Is this when you're not really playing as a little nightmare? That's sad. Cool. Thanks, Robin, for sharing this one. We got to play it close to release.